Hi guys, welcome back to Home with My Glad. My name is Gladys and this is a family channel I share with my husband Mike. And this is my baby Delilah. We're just sitting here in my office in her little play area, having a good time. She loves it. She slept late today till about 10:30, so she's in a really good mood. She just had her bottle. She's gonna stay here and play with me. So I'm making this video today. I've been wanting to make it for a while. I feel like this topic isn't necessarily one that I heard a lot about when I was pregnant with my baby, and I was sorely unprepared for. So I'm going to describe to you my experience with baby's first week. It was very, very rough, much more so than I ever would have expected, and I didn't know a lot of the things that I'm about to tell you. So I hope that all of you watching will gain some insight from this video, especially new moms, like first-time moms, will kind of have a better idea of what to understand a baby's first week. The first thing I'm going to say to you, my most valuable piece of advice to you, have someone stay with you, a family member, a close friend, for the first 1 to 2 weeks. And if they can't stay with you all the time, then have them come during the day and stay during the day, because you're not going to get any sleep during this time. Like, your sleep is going to be very, very broken up. Babies wake up about every hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So you're going to need to feed them at night, and you're not going to be able to sleep at night, and you're not going to be able to sleep during the day, unless you take turns with your partner, which can also be hard, especially if both of you have no idea what you're doing. But I would highly recommend your mom, your mother-in-law. Those are, if you have a good relationship with them, the best options. But in my opinion, and we had both. I was thankful we had both, but definitely have somebody stay with you, because sleep, it's going to be really hard. And I didn't know this, and by the third day, I hadn't gotten any sleep in the hospital. I was induced, and I just can't sleep in places that I'm unfamiliar with. So I didn't sleep in the hospital the whole time that I was there. I was there for like 3 days, and yeah, so when I got home, I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to catch up on my sleep. But no, I wasn't. Like, I didn't sleep at night, didn't sleep during the day. So by the third day I was home, I literally was on the toilet one day, just like, I was just sitting there out of frustration, crying, because I had no idea it was this hard to be a parent. It was so hard. The lack of sleep really, really affected my mental well-being. And that is like my biggest piece of advice. Have someone there during the day to watch the baby so you can sleep, because you are desperately going to need it. This brings me to my point too. That person that's there with you, after you sleep those 4 to 5 hours during the day straight, don't hesitate to ask them to help you with stuff around the house. Don't feel too proud to ask them for help. Like, your hands are going to be full with a baby. You're still recovering. You're actually supposed to do very little the first couple weeks after you have a baby, so your body can heal. It has a humongous internal wound. It had a womb. But don't hesitate to ask for help with meals, cleaning, or else it's going to stress you out when you get away from baby for a few seconds that your house is a hot mess. So definitely don't hesitate to ask that person for help. My third piece of advice is be aware of baby's second night. This is a thing where your baby's born and it's used to being in your womb, and it's like all wrapped up, warm and safe in there. About the second night is when the baby realizes it's no longer in your warm, safe womb. So it's a very rough night for you and baby. The baby just kind of cries because it realizes it's like exposed to the outside world, and it's just a place that the baby's not used to. Delilah definitely had this problem. The second night, she was up until 6 a.m. and I remember we had a doctor's appointment that day at like 8 or 9, and so we barely slept. It was horrific. So be aware of that, and pay attention to your baby's cues. Like, try and see why it's crying, what happened, what it needs, the best you can, so that it'll be easier for all three of you. Next thing, don't expect to be perfect at everything you're doing. Don't expect to be perfect at breastfeeding. However, don't let that deter you from trying to breastfeed. Like, just don't expect to be perfect. That was really hard for me. Like, my nipples were super sore. I had to put cream on them all the time. I think she's getting hungry. I have to finish this really quickly. But don't expect to be perfect at everything. Don't expect to be perfect at everything baby related, changing diapers, just everything. Don't expect to be perfect. Give yourself grace. Do the best that you can. But just keep going. Keep trying. Yeah, that's another thing. What else on my note card here? Meal plan. Having all of your meals planned, like seriously breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you can maybe have them in the freezer or get a meal delivery service, or the person there can, even if they're there, like share with them your meal plan ideas, or maybe that's something that person will do for you. Definitely meal plan though, your life will be easier. And the last piece of advice is know that the time will pass. It's really hard when you're in those first couple of weeks to wrap your head around the fact that that time is not a permanent time, because it's just really hard. But know that it'll pass. Keep doing the positive things that you can do. Read the books when you have a little bit of time, and just know it will pass, and focus on loving your baby, getting to know your baby. But I hope this has shed some light for you. I really, really wish somebody had told me this specifically before my baby was born. I heard more of like the positive, oh, I'm so happy I'm a new mom, I love my baby. None of this how crazy this first couple of weeks really was. So I hope you enjoyed the content of this quick video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you want to see future videos.